A very good evening to all. I am very privileged and honored to be here today as the anchor for this event. And I would like to extend a warm welcome to all the honorable judges, senior counsels, government advocates, president, secretary, and office bearers of all the Advocate Association, and young advocates, ladies and gentlemen. Today, nothing but a heavenly predilection has brought us together this evening to rejoice the presence of our honorable judges. Now, I invite Mr. P. Andiraj, President MBHAA, to come forward and address our esteemed gathering.
Good evening to one and all. Dear members of the bar and learned senior advocate, Madam Kistameni, and learned senior advocate, Mr. K. Venkatraman, and my friends, dear advocates and senior advocates, and brother and sisters, and member of Bar Council, Mr. Thalai Muttarasu. I welcome one and all in the good evening on behalf of the all association. We are gathered here to celebrate the offering the felicitation to the honorable new judges of our honorable High Court. It is our tradition, whenever the newly appointed judges coming to Madurai bench, we are offering our felicitation on behalf of the association. This practice has been adopted from 2004. Accordingly, today we are very immense pleasure to celebrating this function on behalf of everyone and on behalf of all four associations. We extend our warm welcome to the honorable judges on the dais. I welcome Mr. Justice Pattu Devanand, our Lordship, acceptance speech in the principal bench. Golden words has been coming in my mind. Unless the court orders has been implemented in a true letter of spirit, there is no use at all. It's an excellent word. Only after Lordship coming to the seat, officers are afraid of, even lawyers are getting respect from the officers. I welcome your Lordship. And Justice Bharata Chakravarti. No need for any introduction for Lordship. Because எனக்கு தெரிஞ்ச நீதிபதிகளிலே நீதியரசர் ஆன பின்பும் அதே போல் இருக்கக்கூடிய ஒரு சிறப்புமிக்க மனிதர். இது என்னோட 31 வருஷ அனுபவத்தில் சொல்றேன். Not only that, he is a very good cricket player and he is a very good mediator. He is trained in mediation, having trained so many mediators and several referral judges in so many states across India. So he is a very good arbitrator. He is empaneled in Madras bench, I think. Lordship, most welcome, Lordship. Then Honorable Justice T. Nagarjuna, sitting in the 482. It's a right place to mention that on behalf of the bar, I am proud to say that every member, every young members are so happy to appear before your Lordship. Because Lordship are encouraging the youngsters. We see every day. Most welcome, your Lordship. Then Justice K. Govindarajan Talagavadi, Madam. Yesterday I went and met in the chamber for invitation. First I like to mention that a great human being. Not only that, after Madam coming in the CRP sitting, the filing of number of CRPC has been increased rapidly. Because not only the CRP, because the interim order has been passed ultimately, because interim order irundada juniors are surviving. Now we are also looking, in fact after several months, we have a very good bench this time. Most welcome. Then Honorable Justice Dhanapal J, very pleasant and pleasing judge of our High Court. He is always encouraging junior advocates. அவங்கள பேச விட்டு நிறைய வேடிக்கை பார்க்குறாங்க. It's excellent. It's excellent. Most welcome all. Then Justice Kumarapan J is perfect and pleasing personality according to me. Always giving opportunity to the young judge, young lawyers to give a opportunity for argument. Most welcome, your Lordship. I welcome all the honorable judges on behalf of the association. One thing I assure, for all the honorable judges in the dais. On behalf of the bar, all the bar, I just assure you that we extend our fullest cooperation unconditionally. Thank you very much.
Now it's time to felicitate our honorable judges, and I welcome Ms. J. Anandavalli, President WAA, to give a warm felicitation speech about Honorable Justice Pattu Devanand and Honorable Justice Bharata Chakravarti.
Good evening to all. It's my privilege and honor to stand before you today to extend my warmest congratulations and heartfelt felicitation to our honorable judges, Honorable Mr. Justice Pattu Devanand, Honorable Mr. Justice Bharata Chakravarti, Honorable Mr. Justice Nagarjun, Honorable Mrs. Justice Govindarajan Telagavadi, Honorable Mr. Justice P. Dhanapal, and Honorable Mr. Justice C. Kumarappan. I thank your lordships for giving your lordships consent to have this felicitation on behalf of all association before this Madurai bench. We welcome you all, lordship. On 23rd March 2023, in the history of Andhra Pradesh, the longest protest by the advocates of Andhra Pradesh held, and on that day, we got a present from Andhra Pradesh. Yes, it is Honorable Mr. Justice Pattu Devanand, who was transferred to the High Court on that day. Honorable Justice was born on 14th April 1966 in Gudivada town, located in the Krishna district of Andhra Pradesh. He pursued his early education at a Panchayat elementary school for primary education, followed by high school at municipal institution. While pursuing his undergraduation at A&R College in Gudivada, Justice held the position of President in the Students' Union during 1984-85. Honorable Justice got his law degree from the College of Law at Andhra University in Visakhapatnam. Justice officially joined the Bar Council of Andhra Pradesh on July 6, 1989, and commenced his legal practice in the courts of Visakhapatnam. After relocating his practice to the High Court of Andhra Pradesh, Honorable Judge served as his assistant government pleader from 1996 to 2000. Honorable Judge was served as the government pleader in the High Court from 2014 to 2019. His judicial journey culminated in his elevation to the position of a Judge of the High Court of Andhra Pradesh on 13th January 2020. Throughout his legal career, he gained recognition for his pro bono works. Honorable Justice handled a diverse array of legal matters across the entire spectrum of legal practice. Whenever we read the judgment of Honorable Justice, we could feel that justice is rightly served by the Honorable Judge by standing in the shoes of the common man and analyzing their mental state of mind due to the injustice caused to them. In a case on the file of Honorable High Court of Andhra Pradesh, Honorable Judge initiated a suo motu contempt proceedings against the employees of judiciary and registrar of the concerned High Court for not listing a case as per the orders of the High Court. Injustice is injustice when it cast even by the people in the judiciary. In another case of the same High Court, Honorable Justice has stated that the people who comes to government hospitals are mostly the people of the below poverty line. So the concerned government must pay the bill to the contractors without any pending. Also, he condemned the concerned governments for their act. These cases are enough to show that he is a judge who only stands in the path of serving justice. I welcome your lordship. Its lordship rightly said, passing orders and judgments is not the only duty of the court, and that such orders and judgment would be a mere waste paper unless they are properly implemented. The right words uttered by Honorable Justice on the non-implementation of judgments of our Honorable High Court. Recently, in a case named by P. Nyanak Prakasam versus Pradeep Yadav, Honorable Justice imposed a fine and imprisonment for an officer who did not obey the order of this Honorable Court. These judgments are far enough to show that whenever there is a violation of fundamental rights, His Lordship judgments comes as a savior to the people. I strongly believe the justice will be served at the right time and in an effective manner in the court of Honorable Justice. With these few words, I felicitate Honorable Justice Batu Devanan. Now, I would like to greet Honorable Mr. Justice Bharata Chakravarti. How can I easily forget the swearing in ceremony speech of Honorable Justice Bharata Chakravarti, who poured absolutely from his heart his career as a first generation advocate and his small victories in each steps of his career. The first time his judgment got reported in journals. In his swearing ceremony, Justice made every judges and advocates to look back at their life and made everyone to reminisce their life journey. I before told you we got a present from Andhra Pradesh, and likewise we got a treasure from Puducherry, the Union Territory. Honorable Justice Bharata Chakravarti pursued his degree in Dr. Ambedkar Government Law College, Puducherry, and graduated in 1993. He commenced his legal career as a general practitioner in the 1993, representing cases at the Madras High Court as well as tribunals and subordinate courts. Notably, Justice also held the role of public prosecutor for the Union Territory of Puducherry at the Madras High Court from the year 2017 and continuing until his elevation to his current position. Apart from his legal pursuits, he is recognized as an accredited mediator since 2005 by the Tamil Nadu Mediation and Conciliation Center with an impressive mediation record of around 400 cases. He has also been actively involved in training mediators and referral judges from various Indian sins since 2007. His involvement in mediation extends to his roles as Joint Secretary and Coordinator of the Madras High Court Mediation Center. Furthermore, he is a designated arbitrator with the Madras High Court Arbitration Center. Justice has contributed significantly to the field of mediation and legal awareness. He authored Seek Mediation, a guide for the Tamil Nadu Mediation Center in 2009. From 2013 to 2020, Justice managed a bilingual legal education mobile app named Lift Law in Fingertips. Beyond his legal roles, he actively engaged as a trained volunteer with the Madras High Court Gender Sensitization and Internal Complaints Committee. Since his elevation, Honorable Justice delivered so many judgments, and I would like to quote one or two of here. In Vaishnavi Jayakumar versus State of Tamil Nadu, the bench of our Honorable Justice stated a beautiful line, "Word is theirs too," and directed to make public transport disabled friendly. In another case named Leelavati versus Vanilla, Honorable Justice stated, "Purpose of cross-examination not to create indelible scars," and apologizes to women litigants for the insensitive question asked by an advocate in a cross-examination. Also, I would like to thank our Honorable Justice, his great gesture by providing a water cooler in his court call by concerning the elderly advocates and advocates, by considering that advocates cannot carry a water bottle with them. This is a good and sweet gesture from our Honorable Justice. I would like to thank you from the bottom of my heart for showing your concern on your legal fraternity. I welcome your Lordship and I am very happy to felicitate your Lordship, Justice Bharata Chakravarti. And as I said, this mediation, his Lordship's interest on mediation, though as he become, after his elevation continues, shows the latest announcement in the WhatsApp group you all would have come across now, wherein learned judges is spending around 2.5 hours every day on 23rd and 24th of August, that is tomorrow and day after tomorrow, and we even next week for 2 days to give a training on the mediation advocacy. See, we mediators, as I am a mediator, we felt that there is some difficulty we face in the mediation during training, during our mediation by the advocates. Immediately the learned judge felt that there must be a training on the advocacy on mediation, and I think you all would have seen in the group, he has charted how it is going to take place. Such an interest the learned judge has got, and when we invited his lordship for the felicitation, immediate acceptance. And when I said our grievance to the, as a head of one of the committee member in the mediation, his lordship's interest towards the teaching to the advocate shows his lordship interest and involvement in the legal career continues in spite of his elevation as a judge of Madras High Court. As a bar, we are losing your lordship, but we are happy to have your lordship as a judge of Madras High Court. Thank you, Judge. On behalf of our legal fraternity, and on behalf of all who are present here, I extend our sincere and sincerest congratulations and deepest respect to Honorable Justice Battu Devanand and Honorable Mr. Justice Bharata Chakravarti. Your legacy will continue to inspire generations to come, and your contributions will forever be etched in the annals of legal history. Thank you one and all.
Thank you, ma'am. Now I welcome Mr. P. Ramakrishnan, President MAHAA, to deliver a felicitation speech about Honorable Justice D. Nagarjun.
தன் கணிப்பார்வையால் நெருஞ்ச முள்ளையும் குறிஞ்ச மலராக மாற்றிவிடும் எனது அன்னை மாமதுரையின் மீனாட்சியின் பாதங்களில் பணிந்து எனக்கிட்ட கடமையை ஆற்றுகிறேன். My dear friends, Honorable Lordships and Worshipful Lordships, Honorable Justice Battu Devanand, Honorable Lordship D. Bharata Chakravarti, Honorable Lordship Justice D. Nagarjun, Honorable Lordship Justice K. Govindarajan Talagavati, and though he is absent, I presume his presence. Beloved Lordship and Worshipful Lordship Justice P. Vadamalai, Honorable Lordship Justice P. Dhanpal, and Honorable and beloved Lordship Justice C. Kumarappan, and my dear compatriots in the bar, senior advocates Mr. T.S. Venkatramana, and my beloved sister Krishnaveni, Law Commission member Mr. Karunanidhi, Bar Council member Mr. Thalamuttarasu, my most respectful seniors and most beloved juniors. Good evening to all of you. I am assigned with the job of offering felicitations to Lordship Devaraju Nagarjuna. We all know Lordship is new to us, so his profile and his past were not known to all of us. Therefore, of course, significantly, my dear friend Mr. Andiraj, who was organizing all these facility functions, has informed me only this morning that he had to offer felicitations to Justice Nagarjuna. And in the midst of my works, when I made a search, of course, you all know our greatest assistant is nowadays is Google. And Google offered me some help, and my daughter also offered me some help. But on seeing the profile of Lordship, I feel the time that has been given to me will be totally insufficient. The academic qualifications of our Lordship is running to pages. Virtually, I was not only astonished, I was flabbergasted. Virtually, I was flabbergasted on seeing, because such rich academic qualifications Lordship was having. See, generally I used to deliver my submissions and lectures extempore, but here such an approach was not possible because of the so many degrees, so many achievements made by Lordship, and I don't want to miss any of them. So let me say, and I feel that all of you also will get astonished. And my Lord is standing as an example of how hard work and how reading and how studying will be helpful for a person to rise from a humble level to the highest level. And Lordship is a standing example. My Lord, I will come to his date of birth later. But my lord studied his school only in government schools and was a science graduate, BSc science graduate. Basically, science graduates will opt for some other courses and they won't easily prefer law. And during the days of lordship, because I think lordship is 2 years senior to me, and during those days, a science graduate will assume that law is not a post-graduation meant for him. But lordship preferred law. He studied LLB from Gulbarga University, SS Law College, and another diametrically a different field. He studied PG Diploma in Industrialization and Personal Management in Bharatiya Vidya Bhavan at Gulbarga. The variation in the approach. And thereafter, my lord, these are the things. The first segment I am speaking about the educational qualifications of lordship. Educational qualifications of lordship, let me cover. And lordship studied in international law from Espana University. And from 2000 to 2004, during the period wherein he was the judge of a court, subordinate judge of a court, lordship did not stop his academic pursuits. Lordship studied, did his research and got the scholarship from University of California, Berkeley, United States of America, from 2002 to 2004. Then again, it was only during relevant point of time he got LLM. And above all these things, my lord is also a doctorate. And he was doing his doctorate, and he did his doctorate in WTO GATS, in globalization of legal services. That is a subject that was taken by him. And Hyderabad, Nalsar University has conferred him the doctorate. See, this is the academic, qualifications of lordship. My lord started his practice in 1986. My lord's father was also a lawyer, Devaraju Ramakrishna Rao. If there is a mistake, I may stand corrected, my lord. He was also a lawyer. My lord started his practice under his father, covering both civil, criminal, revenue sides and every side, as we are also practiced. And my lord got an opportunity to serve in the judiciary from 1/5/1991, and he became a senior civil judge in 2004. From 2004 to 2010, not only as a senior civil judge, lordship was a personal secretary to the Chief Justice of Andhra Pradesh High Court, and he was also, see the variations in his works. He was also the additional assistant director of Police Academy. So rich experiences was, is in store of the lordship. Then my lord got promoted as a district judge in 2010, and after becoming a district judge, thereafter in 2015, all the departments of High Court, he has, was there. He was there as Registrar of Administration, then as Registrar of Recruitment, and a Registrar of Judicial Registrar, and later from October 18, 2021 became the Registrar General of Honorable High Court of Telangana. And later in 24th of March 2022 became a Additional Judge of Telangana High Court, and now from 6/4/2003 he is in the midst of us and guiding us and teaching us law. See, the time which I have taken for narrating all these things, it's sufficient for all of you to info. And now I come to the birth date. The birth date of your lordship is very unique. Everyone in India is celebrating that birthday, and recently also we have celebrated it. All patriotic people would be celebrating that day. That is 15th of August 1962. This is a unique credit for lordship. As the students of law, we would like to say, my lord, your rich experience will go a long way. Not only the experience of your lordship, the galaxy of judges who are assembled here, and we are immensely pleased, satisfied, and we feel that we will be greatly benefited and will be reaping so many good things from your lordship's from the galaxy of judges who have assembled here. And none of you is second to other. And we are, as the honest member of the bar, I would say that all the phases remains as an index for your mind. And we don't find any difficulty in the court halls when we are addressing the judges of your caliber. And on behalf of MAHAA, on behalf of all the members of the legal fraternity, as rightly said by my learned sister as well as learned brother Andiraj, on behalf of all the members of the legal fraternity, we assure to all the lordships that your tenure at Madurai will be pleasing, and we will be extending our fullest cooperation to all the lordships in discharging and dispensing with the justice. And of course, as a casual remark, around 12:30, Lordship Justice P. Vadamalai contacted me, and he told me that he is in his native village. So we are not covering your Lordship, but Lordship Justice Vadamalai also is a judge with the highest reputation and with hard work. And in his absence, we are offering our felicitation in a small manner. But I made assurances to the Lordship that we will be hosting a different function wherein we will be speaking about Lordship. With these words, I thank one and all of you for giving this opportunity to offer my felicitations to gems of our judiciary. Thank you very much.
Thank you, sir. Now I welcome Mr. D. Anbarasu, Secretary, MBHAA, to give a felicitation speech about Honorable Justice K. Govindarajan Tilakavati.
Good evening to all. I am very happy to give a felicitation to our Honorable Justice K. Govindarajan Tilakavati, who has always been a very supportive and comfortable to all the advocates in the Madurai bench. Her Lordship, born on 26/4/1966 at Puducherry, Her Lordship completed her school education at St. Joseph of Cluny Higher Secondary School, Puducherry, and completed BL degree at Puducherry Law College. And then enrolled in the Bar Council of Tamil Nadu in the year 1989 and started her practice at Puducherry and joined in the judicial service as civil judge in the year 1995 and promoted as senior civil judge in the year 2007. Thereafter appointed as district judge in the year 2013, and Her Lordship served as district judge in various districts, that is Ramanathapuram, Tiruchi and Viluppuram, and lastly appointed as a principal district judge Kadalur, and then served as registered district judiciary High Court of Madras till Your Lordship elevation. We are happy to have Your Lordship on a bench, and Her Lordship have always encouraged young advocates and motivate them to grow as a good lawyer. We are always happy to represent before Your Lordship and very patiently hear our arguments in the court halls. I wish Your Lordship good health, and the nature will give her all strength in all her walks of life. Thank you, one and all. Thank you, Lordship.
Thank you, sir. Now I welcome Mr. R. Venkateshan, Secretary, MBA, to give a felicitation speech about Honorable Justice P. Dhanapal.
வானமாய் விரிந்து வனமாய் விளைந்து கானமாய் திரிந்து ஞானமாய் சுரந்து உயர்ந்த தமிழால் உள்ளம் நிறைந்த தமிழார் அவையோரை வணங்கி இன்றைய தினம் ஒரு வரலாற்று சிறப்புமிக்க ஒரு தினம் என்று சொல்லலாம். காரணம் என்னவென்றால் 7 நீதியரசர்களுக்கு மதுரை உயர்நீதிமன்ற கிளையில் அமைந்திருக்கின்ற அனைத்து சங்கங்களும் சேர்ந்து ஒரு விழா எடுத்திருப்பது என்பது. இதில் மிகவும் முக்கியமானது என்னவென்றால் ஒவ்வொரு அசோசியேஷனுக்கும் ஒவ்வொரு வாழ்த்துறை. அது நீட் ரிசல்ட் போல், அந்த 10th ரிசல்ட் போல் 3 மணி 3:30 மணிக்கு தான் வந்து பிரசிடென்ட் ஆண்டிராஜ் வந்து அந்த இதில் ரிலீஸ் பண்ணுறாரு. நீங்கள் எங்கே சொல்லணும், நீங்கள் எங்கே சொல்லணும்னு சொல்லி உடனே அவர் சொன்னாப்புல கூகுளில் போய் டச் பண்ண வச்சுக்கோங்களேன். எங்களால் வந்து அவ்வளோதான் எடுக்க முடியுது, இன்னும் நிறைய எடுத்துருக்கலாம். ஏன் இப்படி பிரசிடென்ட் செஞ்சாருன்னு தெரியல. ஒரு காலையில் சொல்லியிருந்தா கூட கொஞ்சம் முன்னக்கூடி ஏதாவது சொல்லியிருக்க வாய்ப்பு இருக்குது. அந்த வகையில் மிக அருமையான அந்த நிகழ்ச்சியில் எங்கள் மதுரை வழக்கறிஞர் சங்கம் MBN சார்பாக எனக்கு இட்ட பணியை திரு நீதியரசர் தனபால் அவர்களை பற்றி வாழ்த்துறை வழங்குவதற்கு எனக்கு வாய்ப்பு அளித்திருக்கிறார்கள். அந்த வகையிலே மிக்க மகிழ்ச்சியும் நன்றியும். மாண்புமிகு நீதியரசர் அவர்கள் தனபால் அவர்கள் 5/3/1974 அன்று கரூர் மாவட்டம் ஜெல்லிவாத நாயக்கன் புதூர் என்ற ஊரிலே திரு பாப்புசாமி மற்றும் திருமதி பழனியம்மாள் என்பவர்களுக்கு அன்பு மகனாய் பிறந்திருக்கிறார். தோரானாக்கல்பட்டி மற்றும் சுக்காலியூர் மற்றும் கரூரில் உள்ள அரசு பள்ளியில் தனது ஆரம்ப கல்வியை தொடர்ந்து அதன்படியே கரூரில் உள்ள முனிசிபல் மேல்நிலைப் பள்ளியில் தனதுடைய மேல்நிலை படிப்பை +2 முடித்துவிட்டு கரூரில் உள்ள அரசு கலைக்கல்லூரியில் ஏற்கனவே நம்ம ராமகிருஷ்ணன் சார் சொன்னது போல இந்த வழக்கறிஞர் தொழிலுக்கு நீதிபதி தொழிலுக்கு வருவதற்கு ஆர்ட்ஸ் இருந்தால் போதுமானதாக இருந்தாலும் அவர் இயற்பியலை பாடமாக எடுத்து இளங்கலையில் இயற்பியலை கற்று தேர்ச்சி பெற்று அதன் பின்பு திருச்சி அரசு சட்டக்கல்லூரியிலே தனது சட்டக்கல்வியை இளங்கலை சட்டக்கல்வியை பயின்றுள்ளார். தொடர்ந்து 1995 முதல் 96 வரை திருச்சியில் உள்ள அரசு சட்டக்கல்லூரியில் பயின்ற பின்பு தன்னை புதுச்சேரி தமிழ்நாடு பார் கவுன்சிலில் தன்னை மெம்பராக்கி தன்னுடைய என்ரோல்மெண்ட்டை செய்திருக்கிறார். அதன் பின்பு தன்னுடைய வழக்கறிஞர் தொழிலை நேர்த்தியாக பணி செய்துவிட்டு கடந்த 2011 ஆண்டில் தமிழ்நாடு ஜுடிஷியல் எக்ஸாமிலே தேர்வு செய்யப்பட்டு ஒரு ஆண்டுகள் மாவட்ட முன்சிப் நீதிபதியாகவும் அதைத் தொடர்ந்து கூடுதல் துணை நீதிபதியாகவும் தொடர்ந்து மாவட்ட நீதிபதியாக திருநெல்வேலி போன்ற மாவட்டங்களில் பணியாற்றி சிறந்த முறையில் பணியாற்றின் விளைவாக இன்று நம்மளிடையே இந்த மதுரை உயர்நீதிமன்ற அரியணையில் அலங்கரித்துக் கொண்டிருக்கிறார். மேலும் கடந்த 14/9/2015 முதல் 14/11/2017 வரை கடலூர் முதன்மை மாவட்ட நீதிபதியாக பணியாற்றிய பின்பு 16/11/2017 முதல் 12/4/2021 வரை புதுச்சேரி முதன்மை நீதிபதியாக பணியாற்றியுள்ளார். தொடர்ந்து கடந்த 15/4/2021 முதல் பதவி உயர்வு இந்த கிடைக்கும் வரை சென்னை உயர்நீதிமன்ற நீதிபதியாக வரும் வரை சென்னை உயர்நீதிமன்றத்தில் பதிவாளர் ஜெனரலாக பணியாற்றியிருக்கிறார். ஆக சிறந்த ஆளுமை கொண்டவர். அவரை வாழ்த்துவதற்கு மதுரை வழக்கறிஞர் சங்கம் அதனை என்னுடைய சகோதர சங்கம் அனைவருமே மிகவும் பெருமைப்படுகிறோம். தங்களுடைய பதவி இன்னும் பல்வேறு விளைவுகளில் மிகச் சிறப்பாக வர வேண்டும். எல்லாமல்ல இறைவன் உங்களுக்கு அனைத்து வளங்களையும் வர வேண்டும் என்று கூறிக்கொண்டு பேச வாய்ப்பு நிலைமைக்கு நன்றி கூறி விடைபெறுகிறேன். நன்றி, வணக்கம். கூடுமளவு வர்ணபாவனுக்கு மிக நன்றி சொல்ல கடமைப்பட்டிருக்கிறோம். அந்த வகையிலே என்னுடைய பேச்சை முடிக்கிறேன். நன்றி.
Thank you, sir. Now I welcome Mrs. P. Krishnaveni, Secretary WAA, to give a felicitation speech about Honorable Justice C. Kumarappan.
Felicitation ceremony is not just a validation of accomplishment, it is a reminder of limitless potential and the incredible things you are capable of, my Lord. I am truly honored and deem it a great privilege to have been provided with this opportunity to deliver felicitation address to Honorable Mr. Justice C. Kumarappan. His Lordship Justice C. Kumarappan was born to Thiru A.T. Chinnasamy and Thirumadi C. Tilagam in Sivaganga district on July 15, 1972. He completed his schooling at Vallalpari Higher Secondary School at Kundrakudi and joined Government Law College, Coimbatore for pursuing law. He was graduated in 1996 and after 15 years of active practice, he joined the district judiciary by direct recruitment to the post of district judge in the year 2011. His Lordship held various positions before his elevation to the bench like Additional Sub-Judge Thuthukudi, Additional District Judge Madurai, Officer on Special Duty IT cum Statistics at Principal Bench of Madras High Court. His Lordship was also appointed as Judge of the NDPS Special Court in the year 2015. He was thereafter appointed as Registrar IT cum Statistics and then as Registrar General Madras High Court. After that, he was appointed as Presiding Officer of Principal Labour Court, Chennai, and served in the said post till his elevation to the bench on 23/5/2023. His Lordship is always observant, kind, calm, and composed at the court and encourages the young lawyers. His Lordship is possessed of immense judicial experience from the lower judiciary and administrative experience from holding the post of Registrar General. His Lordship's elevation is a rich addition to our prestigious Chartered High Court. It was always a matter of concern that judges from the lower judiciary do not get adequate years of service upon the elevation to the High Court, but we, the members of Bar, are delighted to note that His Lordship and His brother Judge Tirupi Dhanabal, who entered district judiciary in the same year, have a tenure of 10 years at bench. We, the members of bar, wholeheartedly welcome your Lordship's Honorable Mr. Justice C. Kumarappan and promise to extend fullest cooperation in the discharge of Lordship's duty. Your hard work, dedication, determination has paid off, my Lord. Thank you.
Thank you, ma'am. I welcome Honorable Justice Pattu Devanand to deliver a speech for the gatherings.
My brothers, Justice Bharat Chakravarti, Justice Nagarjun, Tirumati Sister Judge Govindarajan Telakoti, Brother Judge Dhanapal, Brother Judge Kumarappan, and the presidents of the associations, P. Andiraz, MBHAA, and V. Ramakrishnan, MHC MAHAA, Thiru M.K. Suresh, MBA, Tirumati Anandavalli, President of Women Advocates Association, Mr. Karunanidhi, Member of the Law Commission, present here, and Thalai Muttarasu, Member of the Bar Council of Madras and Puducherry, and senior advocates, women advocates, young advocates, and ladies and gentlemen, good evening to all. Ellarukkum vanakkam. I am very happy to meet all of you on the occasion of this felicitation function. Actually, today you are all rendering your cooperation to us, but already we are observing that cooperation for the last 1.5 months. We are very happy. All advocates are very cordial, very sincere, and very prompt in discharging their duties as an advocate to protect the interest of their clients. Every advocate is well. I wish all you to continue it, to protect the interest of your clients and to cooperate with the bench for early disposal of the cases. Thank you very much. Thank you one and all.
Thank you, Lordship. I welcome Honorable Justice D. Bharata Chakravarti to deliver a speech to the gathering.
அனைவருக்கும் வணக்கம். Honorable Judges, நம் வழக்கறிஞர் அறத்தினோரே, இந்த விழாவை சீர்மிகு முறையில் நடத்தி கொண்டிருக்கும் அனைத்து சங்கங்களுக்கும் எனது பணிவான நன்றியும் வணக்கமும். On the other day when the felicitation was given, I talked about the professional ethics and the professional competence of the Madurai bar. Today I want to talk about something called change. As members of the bar, we have to be very aware of the change which is happening around us. Often I used to tell my younger juniors that you hear from our experiences, but you don't have to follow me because tomorrow is not like yesterday. Therefore, my experience may not be good for you also. Therefore, நம்ம profession வந்து பார்த்தீங்கன்னா it is very very fast changing. அப்போ when like I started my profession in the year 1993, there are my seniors also. So 93 our day started at 6:37 because we have to sort out அப்போ காஸ்ட் லிஸ்ட் பார்த்தீங்கன்னா ஹைகோர்ட்டோட காஸ்ட் லிஸ்ட் அந்த ரோனியோன்னு ஒரு மிஷின் இருக்கும். அந்த மெஷினில் வந்து ரொட்டேட் பண்ணி it will be like ஜம்பிள்டாக இருக்கும். It will have 4 pages, 5 pages. Therefore, morning 1 hour you will spend only in tearing that and arranging it court-wise and stitching it. Thereafter only seeing it. Therefore, you have to spend 45 minutes. Now then came the cost list book. Then came the search engines of the computer. Today you get your thing on this thing. Similarly, when we started our profession, like phone itself, those days recommendations you have to have for the landline. Then slowly landline became easier. Then when the cellular thing, for the first time we all got the thing called pager. We used to display very proudly in our belts, and we were able to send messages to our senior, sir, Egmore court already over, I am coming to the High Court. Like we felt that we are on a totally different field. Those days cellular phones used to cost some 14 to 16,000 rupees, which is equivalent to 1 lakh rupee nowadays. So it was very costly, and the monthly tariff was very high. Slowly it came. Then like the button phone, how it is changing. Why I am saying all this is that now our priorities have to change. Nanga professional vandambodhu, our first purchase was something to commute. Maybe a bike or a TVS moped was the first priority. But I want to now bring it to the notice of the association as well as for the younger members. Now your first priority acquisition should be a laptop. It is going to change. The entire filing, everything, e-filing, you are seeing one day by day it's rolling out. Your filing is going to be from your computer. Your appearances are going to be from your computer, and your library is your computer. Therefore, youngsters, what I want to tell is that your first acquisition for your profession should be a laptop. And in this connection, I want the associations to please take it as a project. Now with the government thing, now it's going to be even costlier. We can all think of some projects by which you can invite these manufacturers, get a competitive price for all our juniors, subsidize. Number one, as judges I will also contribute, as senior advocates can contribute, and we can give it on a subsidized price for our juniors. See, they won't get it free. And you can frame some scheme, invite some bankers to give a loan so that they can repay it on a monthly basis, which is very, very important need of the hour, which I wanted to this thing. Therefore, your laptop should be your first acquisition in the, that is the need of the hour, that is the change. Because now we are rolling out the e-filing every day, one by one it is coming. Now we can see in our own lifetime that there will be no paper anywhere. We will outlive paper. நம்மளுக்கு முன்னாடி paper செத்து போயிருன்றது உறுதி. Therefore, please the youngsters, you all train us how to read a PDF file. அதை எப்படி handle பண்றதுன்றது we need sooner than not. In the very hall வந்து I would like some youngsters, some young member of the bar with the experience of 1 year or 2 years, teaching all of us the oldies how to handle these papers. So that I expect from the younger bar members to please teach their elder ones, guide your seniors in creating PDF files, splitting PDF files, reading PDF files, how to use these electronic gadgets and other things, how to even this thing. Therefore, I just want to sound this change around us, because profession around us is going to change in terms of paperless courts and other things. In terms of using ADR methods, that's why I said from tomorrow onwards we will have a class. I am there for you 2.5 hours every day. All of you are most welcome. And I told them that even if 4 days are also over, if 200 are already filled in, we will once more, we will, even the next week we will continue. So it's my pleasure to be among you. We will spend some quality hours there. There was one more idea. I visited all the 4-5 associations. You all have ample space. What I thought was, in a very near future, all of us can appear before the Madras High Court, or in the District Court, or in the Supreme Court. Therefore, in the olden days, you telephone booth pathirukingilla. Therefore, on the madri, each of the association can put up 2 video conferencing kiosk. ஒரு சின்ன உடன் கியாஸ்க், 2 கியாஸ்க் with proper internet laptop ஓட நீங்க எல்லா அசோசியேஷன்லயும் 2 போட்டீங்கன்னா, therefore those of us don't have that facility also. Like காலையில வந்துட்டோம்னா we can waiting, யாருக்கு ரீச் ஆகுதோ they can just use it. I thought I wanted to say that idea. Therefore every association, all the 4 or 5 associations, in your own library room, engeya or corner la, you can put 2 video conferencing kiosks with a laptop and a proper internet connection, so that all the members of the bar can use it, because we are thinking of appearing, when the change comes, we will all be appearing before the Supreme Court, we will all be appearing before the Municipal Court in Kanyakumari. Therefore, we must be ready for that and thank you. I took this opportunity to sound this thing I thought was important. I once again thank all the associations for arranging this felicitation. Thank you very much. Thank you all.
Thank you, Lordship. I welcome Honorable Justice D. Nagarjun to deliver a speech to the gathering.
Very good evening to all of you. My esteemed colleagues and the dais and other members, respectable senior advocates, I see a lot of women advocates, youngsters, and all the friends who have gathered here. Once my colleague Mr. Bharat Chakravarti spoke, as I said somebody on the last occasion, nothing remains to speak. I take cue from what he was speaking to. When I see the people, advocates, all of you, I get a feeling that the advocates are not only the advocates within the 4 corners of the court. They are the social engineers we all know. They are the architects of future of this country. They are expected to mold the juniors. Why I am saying this specifically is, day in day out I have been seeing that many juniors have been appearing, at least in my bench, 482, which naturally they start the beginning of small little matters. And the encouraging factor is, whenever a junior is addressing the court, I'm sure that everybody would agree with me that a senior or little senior, not very senior, but the senior to him, would be standing behind him. He'll be prompting. Whenever he is running out of answers to the questions posed by the court, the people are being prompted, people sitting on either side or on the back side, and the junior is answering. So particularly me, I have been allowing him to speak. When other advocate trying to overtake, I said, not to speak, let him speak, whatever he would like to speak. Sometimes he's running out of whatever answers. Normally bench, we would encourage to come back in the next day morning and answer these questions. Accordingly, the youngsters are coming. So the youngsters are the future of our courts and our nation. But however, the one factor which we keep in view, that in a place like this, more particularly, I don't compare this with the Chennai, the principal bench. The traditional litigation is more prevalent here when compared to Chennai and also the Hyderabad, which is in fact good. But however, we need to understand, on account of advancement of technology, we are going far, far away, which we are not expecting. We have been seeing that the Chat GPT has come. It's been taking over many jobs in the world. And certainly in one day or the other, they will try to replace our advocates also, the system. However, how to face this kind of challenge is the question. All the juniors are required to prepare for the future challenges. As my colleague said, not only on the usage of technology or the gadgets, modern gadgets, that's the order of the day. Leave over the usage of computers or the laptops. The iPads have come, and the mobile phones, we have been using smartphones as a computer for everything, without which we cannot even survive for a minute. But apart from all the usage of the gadgets, we need to also understand that traditional litigation is taking backseat. On account of change of technological advancements and change of dynamics in the society, new line of litigation is coming forward. We need to abreast with the latest advancements and changes in the law. Unless we are prepared to face the challenges, we will be lagging behind. And I'm saying this because there are other departments, if you see, compare ourselves with other departments, they are going far ahead and they're on par with the technological advancement, but unfortunately our judiciary is not. Be the judges or the advocates or the staff or whoever it is connected with the system. So this is really, really a tough time. And we are in the crossroads, in a sense, if I'm allowed to say so. We must certainly understand the coming changes and prepare ourselves and face the challenges and be successful. Thank you very much, and thanks for the felicitation.
Thank you, Lordship. I welcome Honorable Justice K. Govindarajan Tilakavati to deliver a speech to the gathering.
இலக்கியத்திற்கும் புராணங்களுக்கும் பெயர் பெற்ற இந்த மதுரை மாமண்ணில் நீதி பரிபாலனை செய்வதற்கு எங்களுக்கு வாய்ப்பளித்த எங்களின் மரியாதைக்கும் மதிப்புக்கும் உரிய சென்னை உயர்நீதிமன்ற தலைமை நீதிபதிக்கு முதற்கண் என் வணக்கத்தை தெரிவித்துக் கொள்கிறேன். My dear brother, judges, respected members of the bar, ladies and gentlemen, really we are all overwhelmed by your words of appreciation. I don't know whether we really deserve, but whether I really deserve it or not. But here I would like to register one thing among us, that is the concept of bar and bench. What it actually means, the maintaining the cordial relationship between the judicial officers and the advocates. How to maintain it? The key to the stability of relationship is to respect each other, to protect each other in difficulties. See, we are playing a vital role, a very important role in administrating justice. So let us work together to uphold and strengthen the rule of law with our behaviors and hard working. Of course, we are all very happy to serve in the bench, in this bench, and your love and affection can never be forgotten. Thank you so much for this wonderful evening, and also we thank each and every members of the bar for spending your wonderful time today. Thank you so much. Jai Hind.
Thank you, Lordship. I welcome Honorable Justice P. Dhanabal to deliver a speech to the gathering.
அனைவருக்கும் வணக்கம். Honorable Mr. Justice Bhattu Devanand, Honorable Mr. Justice D. Bharata Chakravarti, Honorable Dr. Justice D. Nagarjun, Honorable Mrs. Justice K. Govindarajan Tilakavati, Honorable Justice C. Kumarappan, the P. Andiraj, President MBHAA, D. Anbarasu, Secretary MBHAA, V. Ramakrishnan, President MAHAA, V. S. Karthi, Secretary MAHAA, M. K. Suresh, President MBA, R. Venkatesan, Secretary MBA, J. Anandavalli, President WAA, P. Krishnaveni, General Secretary WAA, the Additional Advocate Generals, the Senior Advocates, the Honorable members of the bar, ladies and gentlemen. At the outset, I thank to the organizers for organizing this function, felicitation function. The law profession is the noble profession. Our framer of Constitution, Dr. Ambedkar, the first Indian Prime Minister, Jawaharlal Nehru, our father of nation, Mahatma Gandhi, were all law practitioners. So the lawyers are not only the lawyers, not just the lawyers, they are the social engineers. The engineer whose profession is to control and repair the machines, engines, or the electronic equipments. The lawyers the lawyers helping in controlling the social environment and the communities by using the law. As a social engineer, lawyers speak out for the rights of the people, and they are helping the society for getting justice. The lawyer is the voice of voiceless. As far as the bench and bar is concerned, both are the two sides of the same coin. You know very well, if anyone is damaged, it lost its value. So, keeping with in our mind, we have to work together with limitations within our jurisdiction. My appeal to the juniors is that please work hard. Hard work never fails. And my appeal to bar is that we have to concentrate on the alternative dispute resolution mechanism. Nowadays, most of the cases are filed by the domestic violence and the family matters. We have to settle the matters outside the court, and thereby we have to use the ADR mechanism. So I hope that bar will cooperate for the bench for speedy and fair disposal. Thank you.
Thank you, Lordship. I welcome Honorable Justice C. Kumarappan to deliver a speech to the gathering.
My esteemed brothers and sister judges, distinguished member of the bar, ladies and gentlemen, good evening to one and all. Because I am the law speaker, as the counsels would say that this case is covered by so-and-so judgments, my speech is also covered by the speeches of all of my esteemed brothers and sisters. What to speak? Because they spoke everything. Anyhow, today a felicitation has been organized by the 4 association for all the judges. If you look at the meaning of a felicitation, it has got 2 connotations. One is pricing for some achievement. I am not come in that fold because I didn't achieve anything. The other thing is wishing the person on a special occasion. Therefore, to some extent, I may come in that fold. Being an advocate association, you are wishing me. Wishing in the sense is nothing but an appreciation. Generally, appreciation is a gateway of success. So, still in my green memory, when I was a junior, I had 4 appreciation from 2 from a judicial officers and 2 from an eminent lawyer of Coimbatore. Why I am sharing this with you is, whenever a senior lawyer had an occasion, whenever judges had an occasion, and if junior is doing a better argument or an appreciable argument, we must appreciate them instantly. Because appreciation, as I said earlier, it's a gateway of success, and it'll ever rest in their heart, and it will improve their skill. Therefore, I earnestly request all the senior members and my colleagues are appreciating my senior members to appreciate the youngsters. And as my brother Dr. Nagarjuna said, I have also been witnessing in my court that the seniors are now prompting the juniors, vice versa. And as my sister says, this time we have 20 judges. I think it's a record highest after the bench has been commenced. So for that, I also convey my thanks to the Honorable Chief Justice. And what to say, everything they have covered. Therefore, for this opportunity, I record my sincere thanks. Thank you very much.
Thank you, Lordship. Now it's time to honor our honorable judges. I welcome Mr. P. Andiraj, President, MBHAA, to honor the Honorable Justice Pattu Devanand. I welcome Mrs. Maria Vinola, Vice President, WAA, to honor the Honorable Justice Bharata Chakravarti. Now I welcome Mr. Suresh Kumar Isaac Paul, Vice President MBA, to honor the Honorable Justice D. Nagarjun. Now I welcome N.S. Karthik, Treasurer, MBHAA, to honor the Honorable Justice K. Govindarajan Tilakavati. Now I welcome Mr. Sheikh Abdullah, Vice President, MBA, to honor the Honorable Justice P. Dhanapal. Now I welcome Mr. D. Anbarasu, Secretary, MBHAA, to honor our Honorable Justice C. Kumarappan. Now I invite Mr. Suresh Kumar Isaac Paul, Treasurer, MBA, to deliver a vote of thanks.
Good evening to all. I first of all thank the Honorable Judges to spare their valuable time for our felicitation of all the Bar Association. And I want to say something about Mr. V. Ramakrishnan, my beloved senior. He said that we are going to practice before the gem of judges. I am also endorsing the same. After hearing the acceptance speech and about the information given by them, really we are going to practice before the gem of judges. Thank you. And again, I thank all the office bearers of the 4 associations and the senior council and Bar Council member Thalai Muttarasu and senior council Krishnaveni madam, Venkatraman sir, everybody, one and all. And again I want to say one thing. Sometimes I used to think why there are number of bar associations, whether it is right or wrong. After the speech of our Lordship Bharata Chakravarti, it is meaning after the idea given for kiosk, there is the meaning for number of associations, because if there is number of associations we can have more kiosks. So that is we had a meaning for that. And all the speech given by the judges, it is heart touching, and we know that you are valuing the advocates. We are very happy, sir. We are very happy because each and every speech is a heart-touching speech, and we are all close to the hearts of all the advocates. And thank you one and all again for this valuable felicitation. Thank you.
Thank you, sir.